Hey Scott, hey everyone else, welcome back to Four Running Shoes. Thanks for your last video, Scott, and sharing how it's been hard to get back into your half marathon training and fitting it all in amidst all the busyness of life. Yeah, can definitely relate to that. At the moment, my running is, I guess it's been a bit chaotic, over the last few weeks with the move and everything, and just trying to find some sort of stability in running, which I think I've found this last week. So that's been a huge positive, and that's kind of what I'm gonna share a bit about how that has happened. But yeah, I can definitely, it's definitely plenty of times in the past where I've really struggled to get in the mileage and to, just skipping as many runs as I had planned, or not even planning them in the first place. But yeah, I think back to those times, and I think, I think I grew a lot through those periods. Yeah, like week in, week out, it just didn't feel like there was any growth, but I think I learned a lot of, like, oh man, if I'm really going to take running seriously, or I really want to see this progress that I'm hoping for, yeah, I do need to prioritize it like you were talking about. So yeah, I think over time I've matured as a runner, and it's been like, it's become a priority, and things have actually dropped out of my life that maybe shouldn't have been as much a priority as it was. Particularly one of the ones I've worked on this year is just my screen time. Like, I've cut out a whole heap of screen time, which has been really helpful, just because, yeah, I don't know, I feel like I might have a run scheduled for the evening, and I'm like, oh, and then I start procrastinating. I'll just open Instagram, and then I'll scroll, and then all of a sudden I've only got, like, it's already 9 o'clock or something. Like, oh, should I still go, or do I skip it? And yeah, that was probably a pretty common thing for me. But this year, I've cut out a heap of screen time, and yeah, basically don't use my phone for social media at all, including YouTube and stuff, which has been, really positive. Yeah, I still obviously use those sort of things, I guess, on the laptop, but it's not always with me. It's not always just taking up my idle thoughts, I think. So it's been really helpful. But this week in particular, as I've been talking about moving and finding some stability and routine in life, it doesn't just happen. We kind of just floated around for a week or two since the move, and kind of just did whatever we ended up doing. We were also really tired, but this last week, I chatted to my wife Shelby, and we kind of just planned in how we want our days to go, like what is the new normal, I guess, being in this new place. Particularly, like, when are we going to do our runs, when are we going to get up in the morning, like, when are we going to bed at night, prioritizing sleep, all those sort of things. And so far it's been really great, and especially doing it with Shelby and, like, planning it together. It's been really helpful, rather than just me saying, oh, I'm just going out for a run, and she's not expecting it, and not communicating well about it. I think having some clear communication for her as well, like, she's scheduled in her runs as well, which is, it's just been really helpful. And yeah, I've been really enjoying running actually since that. I just feel like I have motivation to show up to runs, and I can see how I'm building my fitness back up, and it's just all looking really positive, which is great. So basically what my schedule looks like at the moment is Monday, I'm just doing an easy run in the evenings, and I actually, like, choose whether it's going to be morning or evening. So in the evenings, Mondays, I'm doing an easy run, and I'm not setting, like, specific mileage every week. It'll just sort of vary depending on whatever it ends up being. But I think we'll do the Monday run with Shelby. So we'll do that together, which will be nice. And then Tuesday, I generally won't run. Wednesday evening, I'll run again, probably on my own, and just do another easier sort of run. Thursday, I've actually joined, like, a kind of running club, like a track session, and they do that on Thursday nights, also on Tuesday nights, but it doesn't work for me on Tuesday, so I do it on Thursday. And that's, been really fun, actually, not having to think of my own workouts and just showing up and doing them. Friday, I take a rest day. Saturday, I do park run, and then Sunday, I do a long run. That's sort of the schedule at the moment. So running 5 days a week, and not crazy mileage. I'm hoping between 40 and 50 Ks at the moment. Maybe I'll eke it up over the weeks, but I'm in a real, like, base phase. Like, I've got Puffin Billy coming up, and I hope that I can run well for that, but to be honest, whatever I do in Puffing Billy is whatever I'll do. I'm not gonna go crazy and train like really specifically and then taper. I'm just gonna run a base sort of mileage, which will be really helpful, I think, in leading up to next year and the marathon. The bigger base that I can build in this off season will set me up great for Ballarat next year. So I'm really excited for Ballarat. I think it's gonna be really fun. Yeah, so my running is going pretty well this last week, and I'm optimistic about the future, and yeah, just hoping that it sort of keeps going well consistently throughout the rest of the year. But yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. See ya.